So it's 4 o'clock according to my watch. So I think we can start. So hello everyone. I see we have a few viewers live. So we are AzireVPN team. We're coming to you from Stockholm, Sweden, and I am the AzireVPN marketing manager. My name is Darta, and today joining me I have George, you can maybe introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm the app developer at Azire.
Exactly. And then we have Linus.
Yes, hello, I'm Linus, I'm the CEO.
Exactly. So today we are going to talk about some things. So today's agenda is first and the most important thing, announcing the contest winners, because we had the AzireVPN referral contest running the whole month of April. And we are also going to chat a little bit about the latest updates and developments regarding the AzireVPN app and the service. And at the end of this live stream, we are going to answer all the questions that you guys might have. I see that some people are saying that the stream is a little bit laggy, which is a little unfortunate, but I don't really know how we can fix that. I guess we will just try to continue, and in worst case we will also publish this live stream afterwards, just as a recording. So hopefully, in case you guys miss some of the information, then we will post it just as a video after this. So I think that we can jump right in. The first thing that we have on our agenda is announcing the contest winners. We had the referral contest that ran for the whole month of April, and the first prize winner will get Fairphone 5, like this awesome phone, which I think is quite a cool prize. So it's it's called the most ethical, sustainable, and repairable handset that you can have. So it might not be exactly privacy related, but I think it's a pretty cool prize. If we take a look at the leaderboard, we have one clear winner of the referral contest. So one person referred two friends to AzireVPN, and the winner is in the name of privacy, we will only share the referral code that this person used. So it's MAUXTWWAZZ. You know who you are. So congratulations on winning the Fairphone 5.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Moving on to the second and the third prize. So here is where it gets a little bit more tricky, because as we saw in the leaderboard, we only have people who have referred only one person. We have 11 people who have done that. So we were thinking that we are gonna do an open lottery to decide who has won the second prize and the third prize. And just to remind you, the second prize was a €100 gift card from Amazon plus 2 whole years of free AzireVPN service. And the third prize is €50 gift card from Amazon and 1 year of AzireVPN service. So let's go to the lottery then. So we have this nice lottery wheel, so we will try to determine the winners. So let's start with the second place, the €100 gift card and Amazon from Amazon, and 24 months of free AzireVPN. So let's see who won that. All right, it was very close for a second. Yes, but OFUUU7BRB8, congratulations. You have won the second prize. And yes, I will just remove this from the lottery now, and let's do one more spin for the third place. No? Again, quite close. But yeah, ZFC5FMP3CR. Whoever you are, congratulations. You get the third prize of €50 gift card from Amazon and 12 months of free AzireVPN. And I just wanted to remind you guys that, to get the prize, you can either reach out to us directly, or if you have already added email to your account, then we will reach out to you. And if you feel like you don't want to share your email, then the best way to contact us is just to write us a message and we will respond to you. So we can come back to our studio. The second part of our today's plan is we wanted to talk a little bit about the news and the roadmap for AzireVPN. So this is where I will maybe ask you guys to comment on some things. So the things that I can talk about is that we have, you have probably already noticed, we have a new logo. We have like Stina, the purple cyber cat, is our mascot, and also she appears on our logo. And we will have some cool merchandise coming out with Stina. So as you can see, George is already wearing a t-shirt, like you can get like hats like this. So we are planning to release like privacy bundles that you will be able to purchase from AzireVPN website. We will have other cool stuff like mouse pads, t-shirts, sports t-shirts, hoodies, caps, maybe something else. So you can definitely stay tuned for those. Then we also have a new website coming up soon, as well as we are upgrading all of our servers to 10G this year. The latest the closest updates that we can talk about is, first of all, Chicago server. So that will be moved to a new location, and we're upgrading it with a new ISP. And it will also be upgraded to 10G in like 1 or 2 months. And the second one is Miami, that will be moved to net routing within a week. And the upgrade will happen, the upgrade to 10G will happen maybe in a month. As I mentioned, like all the servers will be upgraded within this year. But I was thinking that maybe we can go into a little bit in depth about like the specific features and changes that we will have. So the first one on the list that I see is DNS block lists. So I guess maybe Linus,
Yes.
Would you like to comment a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we're implementing DNS block lists. It will be multiple different lists that you can choose from. For example, ad blocking, trackers, malware, gambling, social media, and so on. You can choose between them and mix. We will use publicly available DNS block lists, and we will share more information soon about the lists that we will use. I see we have a question in the chat about the 10G, which means 10 gigabit per second in the servers.
So as I understand, it just means that it's going to be much faster than like a regular server. We'll also try to get to all the questions at the end. It's great news about the DNS block lists, I think. And then another new feature that we have is something called private zones. So those will be available for beta tests, right, Linus?
Exactly. Starting within a month, it will be available. And it's a feature that makes that you can basically have your own VPN within the VPN. So you can, for example, connect to your home network and reach your home servers from abroad. You can invite your friends to share, so you can have your own little private VPN basically inside the VPN. And one of the features, for example, is that you can reach local streaming services when you are abroad, such as Netflix and so on.
Great. So, for example, if I have a Netflix account that, as we all know, like Netflix now allows you only to share your account with the people within your household.
Exactly.
That, like, if you're traveling, for example, you can access your home.
Yeah.
network.
So you will be in the same. You will be in the same group in the same home.
Cool. That's great news. Then the next thing on the list we have is something called two-factor authentication. So, George, maybe you would like to...
Yeah, so we're planning on implementing two-factor authentication. Just as it sounds, it's a way to ensure that access to your account is verified through our trusted client. Two-factor authentication won't be forced on you, so it's an optional feature that you can use.
Sounds good. So like if for example I don't want to enable two-factor authentication, I don't want to like spend time and like just want to make it very fast, I can also choose not to use that.
Yeah, so it's up to you if you want to implement that or not.
Great. Great. So moving on, I see that we will also add a guide about what information we have about our users to our new website. So maybe you can comment a little bit about that. Like, how does that work?
Yeah. So we're gonna add a new page on the brand new website that shows you the information that we have stored. Of course, no logs are stored, but this is information that is necessary for you to use the service properly and efficiently. Yeah.
All right. Good to know. Good to know. And we will also add some more guides. So maybe you can comment a little bit about that. Like what kind of guides?
Yeah. So as you probably already know, you can already download the config files for other VPN clients other than the AzireVPN app. So for these, we're going to add guides on platforms such as Raspberry Pi, pfSense, Edge Router, and MikroTik devices. So it's going to be a step-by-step process on how to implement our VPN there.
Nice, nice. It's good to see that all of that information will be available to people and all in one place. Yeah, and then like I see that we will also include incident reporting so that it will be integrated a little bit better. Is that right?
Yeah, that is right. So we're gonna implement it on both the website and in the app in the future. So this is when something happens to servers or we have scheduled maintenance going on.
All right. All right. Yeah, that's great to hear. And like, I think that's, yeah, I can speak for everybody that we're really looking forward to seeing the new website and the new design as well. Yeah. All right. So I think this was all the things we wanted to address regarding the updates. So the last part of the video is basically the Q&A section. We already got a few questions that people sent in, but please don't hesitate to ask us anything right here in the live chat, and we'll try to get that as well. But yeah, one of the questions that people sent in was, I think it was on Mastodon. Somebody asked, do you have any plans on adding a LAN access toggle in the application? So I think, George, you're the person responsible for the app.
That's true. Yeah, so we're planning on adding it. Right now, we're still implementing the new design on all platforms. So once that's done, we're gonna add a toggle for LAN as well.
Great, good to hear. So the next question we have from somebody, and I think this is a question that actually multiple people asked on several platforms. I noticed it both on Matrix and also on Reddit. So somebody shared this article about the tunnel vision attack, and somebody's asking if we have any comments. Does this vulnerability also affect AzireVPN?
So right now, the only platform affected by this is iOS. And the reason why is that you can't optionally decline the functionality. So Apple forces the DHCP option on you. So if you're unsure, don't use iOS devices or don't use Wi-Fi.
All right. Let's see if we have had any more questions. Yes, as you said, like it only affects iOS. If I understand correctly, then if you're a desktop client or if you're using, for example, the Android app, you shouldn't you don't need to worry about that.
No, you don't need to worry because those are optional and they're not enabled in the app. So.
All right. and that's good to know. Then we have a question that also we get like quite often. What is your next server location? Maybe Linus, would you like to take that one?
Yeah, I can answer that one. It's not decided yet, but what we will do is actually ask you, the users. We will post a vote in our Matrix channel and in the near future, and we will let the customers decide where we will be next.
All right, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, it will be fun to see where it takes us.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, also I wanted to mention that if you guys are not following us on Matrix, then that's the platform to be on, because we usually release all of our news and updates on Matrix first, and then later on social media. So if you would like to learn more about us or just be in the loop about all the news, then please follow us on Matrix. Our channel is just called AzireVPN. Then I see that we have received another question. Is iOS on demand coming?
So that's probably a question for me. So once we're done with the new design on all platforms, we're gonna start implementing platform-specific functionality. So one of those is on demand for iOS. So yes, that will be coming as well.
All right, cool thing. So here I have a question. About the open source. Are you going to open source your VPN clients?
That's we're also going to do that as well once everything is rolled out and the new design is implemented everywhere. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be great to see all the contributions everyone does.
All right, good to hear. Next, so we have a question. Benjo is asking in the chat, how do you guys handle log requests? And also, why did you guys choose Sweden and not offshore like others? Linus or?
Do we have a good answer? We chose Sweden because we are Swedish to start with. The boring answer, I suppose. We're and basically the other part of the question, how do you guys handle the law requests? In Sweden, you don't really need to share information that you don't have. So since we are a no logs VPN provider, we do not need to share the information that we do not have. But we also will release a new feature on the site where you can see the incoming requests from law enforcement that we get. How many requests and from what country. So we will be even more transparent.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I wanted to also mention, that like it's part of our policy to be as transparent as we can possibly be. So, for example, if some type of like organization or police would like come to us and ask for information, of course we are required by law to give them the information we have. But the thing here is that we don't actually store any logs. So like the most information that they can get is basically that maybe, this account was an AzireVPN, like a VPN client for like a certain period of time, but that doesn't tell them what they were doing online. So it's like they're not really getting that much information. So it's more about us being transparent about what exact information, what requests we have received in case that happens.
And also we have really good laws in Sweden that protecting us and you, the users.
Absolutely. So also, why we chose Sweden as our location. So yes, it's mainly because all of us are located here in Sweden. So it didn't occur to us to move to another country to start the company. I think that's also an answer. Basically, that's the answer to the question. Yeah, do we have any other questions? So, all right, we have a question again from Benjo. Why did you choose to own all of your servers instead of renting? I guess Linus.
Yeah, I can take that one. I mean, it falls back to the same principle. It's safer. We have bigger control over it. We know that no one has been accessing it before or installing something on it, and yeah, that's basically it. It's don't know if you have something more to expand on it.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to the privacy aspect of it, because once you hand over the server to somebody else, it's always like basically a third party that gets involved. So in case there is some type of like data leak or anything like that, then it's only us responsible for it. Basically, we don't really share the responsibility with anybody else. So this is also like one of the basically core things of AzireVPN, that unlike some other like bigger VPN providers, we have a smaller number of the servers, but you can know that each one of the servers will be like very secure and private. So we don't really try to compete with the bigger VPNs that have like servers across the whole world, but rather expand slowly and make sure that privacy always stays a priority.
Yeah.
Anything to add?
No, that's basically it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. Do we have any more questions, or is that it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Do we have anything more?
I think not from the questions that people sent in. Yeah, we addressed the tunnel vision attack, the next location, open source.
I think we
Yeah.
had everything.
Yeah, it looks like those are all the questions. So yeah, in case you have anything else that you would like to ask, feel free to write it in the chat. But other than that, I guess we have gone through all the questions, and we will wrap up this live stream. So once again, we just want to say huge congratulations to all the winners. We're very happy that you guys participated. We didn't really know how much action can we expect, but we're happy that people did participate in the referral contest. We'll also try to do some more live streams in the future. We'll try to keep up this level of transparency, that in case you want to ask us some questions live, then we are here to answer them. Another thing, that if you feel like you have some ideas for our new website, you can feel free to just send us a message, or write it either in the chat or here or on the Matrix chat, and we will be happy to take a look at your suggestions and maybe incorporate some of those things on the website as well. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, and see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.